Hello and welcome, my lovely Life Path Threes. Yes, welcome to your reading with me, Jackie, here on Romany Tarot. I'm going to be doing a reading now for the month of September for you guys, all right? And for anyone new joining this channel, for this year, I'm doing numbers. Just for this year only. I will still do them after, carrying on from time to time in the new year next year. But for now, we're doing numbers. So what I do is I go by the date, your birthday. Yes, let's just say that, your birthday, the day you was born. Okay, so for those of you that were born on the 3rd, the 12th, the 21st, or the 30th of any month, all right, this reading might be for you. It doesn't matter the month you was born. So let's have a look. So I'll say September, so it could be any time when you click on this this recording, this video. It might be the time for you. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but for some of you, it will be. There will be some messages here for you. So I'm going to start with some cards from the Lenormand. And the first deck I'm using is the Pagan. So we're going to get some cards from here and see what we have. Give them a good shuffle. So I'm going to pull a card for each of you numbers from these cards. And, well, a couple of cards actually. I'm going to clarify with the Gilded Lenormand and see what we have. Okay, I think I've shuffled, so I've just cut them. So your first card, for those of you born on the 3rd, you have the Park. For those of you born on the 12th, lovely, you have the Sun. And for those of you born on the 21st, you have the Fox. And for those of you born on the 30th, you have the Tower. All right, remember that they are different meanings, the Lenormand cards, different meanings to the tarot, but we are still going to pull some tarot anyway. All right, so let's get on with it. So I'm just going to clarify these cards with some from the Gilded. I'm going to pull a few cards from here. So what do we have? Okay, let's cut the cards. Right, so your second card for my number 3s, for those of you born on the 3rd, with the Park, you have the House. And for those of you born on the 12th, with the Sun, you have the Tower. And for those of you born on the 21st, with the Fox, you have the Sun. So you've got the Sun twice and the Tower twice. And for those of you born on the 30th, you have the Fish. So you've got some really lovely cards. Okay, so before we look at these cards, I'm going to just pull some tarot now, these, and we'll have a look. What do we have? Just give them a good shuffle. Let's cut the cards. Okay, so for this row, we're going to pull those cards first. So we do have the 6 of Wands, we have the Chariot, and we have the 2 of Cups. for those of you born on the, well, this is a collective. I'm not going to say for those of you because the actual tarot cards will be for the collective of the numbers. Okay, so your next, because I'm going to pull 9 cards. So the next one is the 7 of coins. We have the Knight of Swords and we have the Page of Wands. We have the Justice card. We have, these have been making an appearance, the 5 of Swords, and we have the 8 of Cups. Oh, lovely. And we've got the wheel underneath. All right, so something's, something that there's some sort of completion here with that wheel being there as the underlying energy. So things are changing for you, you know, changing obviously cycles. But let's have a look. So first of all, before I have a look at the tarot, we're going to have a look at these Lenormand cards. All right, so we've got the park and we've got the house. This is for you, for those of you born on the 3rd. All right, so the card really means the main word for this is public. All right, so any public place or being in public or the, you know, an open house. I'm thinking of an open house. So I don't know if some of you are selling your house. So a open house is people coming to view the property. All right. Other than that, there could be the park with the house as well. We do have, you could be actually not just selling, you could actually be going to view properties as well. So, you know, whatever way it resonates for you. All right, so for those of you born on the 12th, you have the Sun and the Tower. All right, so the Sun card is a lover. You've got 2 suns here as well. 2 suns, maybe you had 2 suns. Okay, so the Tower is usually it's quite a public place as well, but it's more to do with really large buildings, so courtrooms, hospitals, parliament. It could be anything, you know, that's the council, you know, any sort of big buildings. So something here is happening, I feel, for you, with something to do with signing, it could be signing contracts, filling in forms, or, you know, like doing things. I think this is to do with oh, how can I put it? As I say, buying property, it could be renting property, you know, getting a place, anything like that. But for the Tower to be here with the Sun, something's there's going to be a good outcome here to something that's happening. All right. Maybe for some of you, you might be going to court for something, you know, something that you're trying to win a case against somebody, you know, whatever your situation in, and there's going to be some sort of, obviously, a good outcome. So something's going to, I think, rule in your favour here somewhere. You could be actually going to, as they say, what is it, the Home Office with these 2 cards. That would be a large building where they do your passports, getting visas and stuff like that. All right, that just popped into my head as well. Right, for those of you born on the 21st, we do have the Fox and the Sun. All right, the Fox again can be obviously a card of somebody that's very clever, crafty, cunning, a little bit sly, you know, things. But it's also to do with your day job. All right, so something's coming up here for you, number 21s, where you've got to look on the bright side of a situation at the moment as well, and know that you're going to be provided for. You know, let's just say whatever happens, your job here is safe. That's the words that I wanted to use there. And also somebody, I mean, somebody could be, you know, very shrewd, very clever, and makes good decisions, the right decisions. The Sun is a very pleasant card, and you've got it twice. Also, for those of you born on the 30th, we have the Tower again. So this is playing a role, and it's something to do with your finances. So I think you're going to be okay, maybe by selling a property, buying a property. So there's money, some sort of quite large amounts of money being handed out, or you receiving large amounts of money, because we do have this with the Tower here. So yeah, so that's what I'm picking up there, because the fish, you've got, so the fish with the Tower. The fish is a card of abundance, of wealth, of it's also a card, a business card. For me, that's my business card. Right, so let's just have a look at the tarot cards here on the table. All right, so we do have the Six of Wands, we have the Seven of Coins, and we have the Justice card. All right, I did at the time, by looking at this and saying it was somewhere official, something to do with law, I didn't actually realise, I know I did pull the Justice card, but I'd actually for a second forgot that I'd actually pulled that when I said that here. So I do see something here to do with justice and, you know, things going in your sort of favour in that sense, if you're dealing with something in the legal system. There is victory, because you do have the Six of Wands here, which is the Six of Fire. Okay, so planning, growth with the Seven of Earth. All right, investment. So making some sort of investment here. Being patient, you know, the results, whatever it is that you're doing, especially if it's to do with your security, your property and stuff like that. There is an investment here. And of course, fair. Things will be handled very fairly and equally. All right. I just want to say, if it's a business, for some of you, there could be a business arrangement here. Maybe this was with somebody that you was possibly married to, or somebody that you was with, or this could be somebody else that you've gone into business with as well, making sure that everything is above board and done the right way. Okay. Oh, just one moment. Sorry, I've just dropped the little, what is it, to me little microphone, that little spongy bit. So I'm just going to pull it back on. Sorry about that. Yeah. All right, so this is you doing things the right way. All right, number 3 is in general. All right, what's going on? Because very similar cards are out here, so I think it's like a pretty similar scenario of what's going on, situation. All right, and in this line you have the Chariot, you have the Knight of Swords, and you have the Five of Swords. All right, so I do think whatever it is that you're doing, there could be a slight bit of resentment going on between possibly you and somebody else. So maybe some cross wires. Also, I just want to say maybe some words exchanged here, difference of opinions, different ways that you want to do things, that they want to do things. So there could be a slight little bit of miscommunication between you and somebody else here. All right, maybe they don't like what you're doing, how you're doing it, or something like that. Okay, so for the third row, I do hope you can see these cards. I had to put them this way so that I can read them on this position, and it's the only way that I can get everything into the camera. So yeah, so let's have a look. Right, the bottom row, we have the Two of Cups, the Two of Water, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Eight of Cups. All right, so I do feel here that you are In some respects, for some of you, I do feel that you could be walking towards something that's more satisfying for you. As I said, this could be a new place to live, anything like that. Okay, with the Eight of Water, it's walking away from something, walking into something new, something more, you know, fulfilling. Let's put it that way. We've got that word here on the card. Something more fulfilling. Uh, Partnerships. We do have the word partnerships on here, so I do feel there is a partnership. Um, Between you and obviously somebody else, of course. Okay, so when I see it looks a bit like the world as well, this card actually. So I was thinking of the word, obviously there's progress, there's change coming, but there's also a completion. All right, so when we buy a property, or you're buying a property, you're selling a property, you've got to wait for it to be completed, the completion on the property after so long. All right, just be patient. Things, you can start planning your sort of next move, or where you're going to go from there, especially if it's to do with like moving and business and stuff like that. Okay, just give me a second. Right, for others of you, I do feel that you could be I do feel that some of you are going to be receiving some sort of recognition, all right, for your efforts or something that you're doing, possibly in the workplace. So some of you could be getting promotions, uh, a raise or promotions, because we do have the fish there as well. All right, so this is a card, two cards here of victory, all right, and recognition. Both have these words on them. Moving forward, really sort of going for something and really feeling pleased with yourself about something that you have put forward, or something that's been put to you, something that you've achieved here. All right, it is a partner, so there could be a partnership here. It could be a commitment. Um, Maybe you was thinking of doing something on your own, and you've decided, you've reconsidered something and decided to let someone join you in some way. All right. Right. Okay, let's have a look here. Okay, the sun with the tower. So you're going to be taking action here on something that you are, something that you've planned, something that you're thinking of investing in. For some of you, all right, something you've been thinking of investing in, or that you have invested in. All right, this is quite, with the Page of Wands, it's quite an excitable card. This person gets very excited, very enthusiastic, really wants to get on and do something. All right, so this is how I'm feeling here. But here, obviously, a lot of determination, and obviously movement here as well, with the Knight of Swords. Really going for what it is that you want to do, or that something that you want. Okay, with this line, so we do have the Fox and Sun. All right, so I feel that something is going in your favour. In the, I mean, this could be have something to do with a person. With the fox, it could be a person, or as I say, it could be your job, your business, your home. But other than that, I do feel, if this is a person, then I think that you are, how can I put this? I think you're winning here in some sort of I don't know, some sort of lawsuit or something that you're doing legally, that you're doing dealing with I don't know, solicitors or something like that. It could have something to do with the home, especially if there has been a split or separation for some of you. There could be obviously you walking away from the family home. That's why you're selling it. Um, for as well, for some of you, I do feel that someone thought they got the better of you in some way, but they didn't. Yeah, I'm picking that up here as well. Maybe someone tried to make something bigger than what it was, thought they were clever. You know, someone thought they were clever, um, thinking they was like sort of 10 steps ahead of you, but it didn't work out that way. It didn't work out the way that they thought it would, you know, so something didn't go in the other person's favour. Okay, so that's what I have at the moment. I do hope some of this resonated for some of you. As I say, you know, they're not as long as they I used to do them, because I haven't got enough recording time on my camera. So I'm going to end now with a message from the angel numbers, of course. And we're going to have a look and see what message we have here for you. All right, my number threes. What do we have for my number threes? Right, let me just cut the card. Sorry about that. I went into a little trance there. I do see receiving some sort of payout, whether it's from the purchase of a property or something else that you're dealing with. There is some sort of payout coming from, this could be a tax return with the tower here, with the fish. It could be, I don't know, a rebate, a tax return, something to that effect, or something being handed to you, some sort of money being handed to you here. All right. Right, so your card is 1616. All right, so this is about readjustments, okay? Overcoming obstacles, soulmates. You have the Two of Cups here. Romance, affection, support, and comfort. All right, the comfort of the home. I do see that here, or your new home. Right, so it says here, your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon, on the horizon is the possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic friendship. All right, I did see the two here. And I did feel that there was a partnership here going on, either business, or it could be business for some of you that are interested in love. It could be romantic as well as a chance to begin a new life, as well as a chance to begin life anew with a person from one's past. Everything will fall into place. Okay. I've had this. I think someone else, one of the other numbers, had this card, and at the end they've put everything will fall to pieces. I don't think they meant to say that, because they mean fall into place, into pieces, right? Not fall to pieces. So I think that's a little bit of an error, the way they've worded that. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe it's another way of saying everything falls into place, yeah? So I'll read it again without any mishaps. Your level of self control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic friendship, as well as a chance to begin life anew with a person from one's past. With a person from one's past, everything will fall into place. That's what I think it says, anyway.